Last chance. Only 2 hours left to save 50%. The red timer was ticking down and I felt a familiar rush of urgency. I'd been eyeing this software for weeks and this seemed like the perfect opportunity. So I pulled out my credit card and made the purchase. Felt pretty good about catching such a great deal. Until the very next day when I saw the exact same offer with the exact same timer counting down all over again. Has this happened to you? That moment when you realize a business just manipulated you with fake urgency? Hey there, I'm Mike Schuster from FiddleSmart Marketing. And if you're a small business entrepreneur running a business, I'm betting you're wondering if you should be using countdown timers in your marketing too. I mean, everybody else seems to be using them, right? And that's exactly what we're talking about today. How can small business owners create genuine urgency without playing games with their audience's trust? Because here's the thing. In the long game of business, trust beats tricks every time. Before we talk about the how, let's quickly understand the why. Why do countdown timers work so well in marketing? It comes down to 3 key psychological triggers. First, urgency. We're wired to prioritize time-sensitive information. It's actually a survival mechanism. Our brains give more attention and importance to the things that might not be available later. Second, loss aversion. Research shows we feel the pain of losing something about twice as strongly as the pleasure of gaining something equivalent. That ticking clock triggers our fear of missing out. And third, decision simplification. When we feel time pressure, we tend to make faster decisions with less deliberation. The timer counting down essentially says, don't overthink this. Make a decision. For small business entrepreneurs who are competing for attention in a noisy, crowded marketplace, these psychological triggers can be powerful allies if used ethically. The problem is that many marketers have abused these tactics with fake scarcity and perpetual limited time offers that actually never end. So how can you, as an ethical, purpose-driven provider who values integrity, use countdown timers in a way that creates real urgency without compromising trust? Let's look at 4 ethical ways service-based and product-based businesses can use countdown timers. 1, genuine limited capacity. As a service provider, your time and attention are your most valuable assets, and they're genuinely limited. Imagine you're a business coach who can only take on 5 new clients each quarter. You could use a countdown timer during your enrollment period that reflects the actual spots remaining. When you hit your capacity, the offer truly closes. What makes this ethical is that it's based on a real constraint, your available time and attention, not an artificial one. The same works with products. You can count down product stock so that when it runs out, there's only so many left. You'll often see this on ethical sites that will say only 6 left in inventory. 2, legitimate deadlines. Some offers naturally have real deadlines attached to them. If you're a consultant running a 6-week program that starts on a specific date, you might need time to onboard everybody before day 1. A countdown timer to the registration deadline helps people understand there's a legitimate cutoff point and that cutoff point is approaching. The key is to be transparent about why the deadline exists. It's not an arbitrary deadline you set. There's a real reason behind it that benefits you and your clients. Early bird pricing. Offering special pricing for early decisions is completely legitimate. It rewards prompt action and helps you plan resources. Let's say you're planning an event. You might offer a 15% discount if somebody signs up within the next 30 days. with a timer showing exactly when that early bird pricing ends. The ethical approach is to clearly honor that cutoff. Once the timer hits 0, the price generally changes. No exceptions or just for you extensions. For seasonal relevance, many businesses have natural seasons or a timely relevance. If you're a Christmas tree farm and you're selling products, you might have a countdown to opening day or a countdown to Christmas to help remind people how quickly the date is approaching when they want their tree fully set so everybody can enjoy the presents. The same could work if you're a business strategist helping clients plan for the next year. A November-December countdown to an annual planning session could make perfect sense. When January arrives, that specific offering isn't as valuable, so it might generally go away. The authenticity in all this comes from the natural timing. There's a real reason why the offer has a specific endpoint. Let's talk about how to implement countdown timers in a way that builds trust rather than erodes it. Do always include the actual end date in your copy, not just the timer. Explain why the deadline exists. Honor your deadlines 100% of the time. And use timers sparingly for maximum impact. Don't use evergreen timers that reset for each visitor or upon each day, or refresh. Don't create false scarcity for digital products with unlimited inventory, or things where you just simply have stock in another bin location. And don't keep extending deadlines repeatedly, or use urgency tactics for high consideration services that need trust. Remember, your goal isn't just to make a sale. It's to create relationships with clients who will work with you again and refer you to others. Here's the bottom line. In today's world where consumers are increasingly skeptical of marketing tactics, authentic urgency stands out precisely because it's rare. When you use countdown timers ethically, you're not just using a marketing tactic. You're demonstrating your values. You're showing that you respect your audience's intelligence and value long-term relationships over short-term gains. And any former corporate clients who left to build businesses with purpose, they'll appreciate that alignment between your marketing and your values. If you're trying to figure out how to market your service business or your product business in a way that feels authentic to you while still being effective, I'd love to help. I offer free 60-minute Now What clarity sessions where we'll look at your specific situation and identify your next marketing move and the one that aligns with your values and can deliver real results. Just click on the link in the description to book your session. Or, if you're not quite ready for that, make sure to join my email list where I share practical, authentic, and ethical marketing tips like this one every single week. So until next time, remember, market on purpose and with purpose for consistent, steady, and authentic growth.